Duncan, a prominent businessman, founder of Microsoft, shot dead in his home at approximately 1:38 a.m. Two guards were found at the scene of the crime with bullet holes in their heads. It appears the murder was a suicide case, but you just don't see these types of cases.
So you think someone else killed him?
Exactly. When we investigated the family, we found that Duncan's two sons had fled the country shortly after the murder.
Do you think the unsub was someone personal, like someone part of the family or a family friend?
Yes, we believe so. The unsub would have known that there would only be two bodyguards inside the home. We need to go investigate the scene of the crime for possible clues.
Hey, look at this! It says that a week before his murder, Mr. Duncan promoted two employees, Mr. Bangle and Mr. Macbeth. What do you have on this, baby girl?
Well, Shuggy, I have nothing good. There's been another report of another murder. Mr. Banquo, the financial manager of Microsoft, was killed this morning in a drive-by shooting. He was found dead in his car, and his son Cleance is nowhere to be found.
Thank you, Garcia.
Two deaths in a short period of time, and both victims' children went missing shortly after the murders. Sounds like someone wants a higher position within the company by blaming the kids.
Hello, I'm Agent Morgan. This is Chief Hofstra. Now, can you tell me anything that you know suspicious about after McDuncan's death? Anything that seemed odd to you?
What I did notice before my boss's death is that he gave two promotions to Macbeth and Banquo. Macbeth, who just got promoted to CFO position, had been acting off a little bit lately, talking to himself, constantly zoned out, stuff like that. Kind of makes me wonder how he got the position.
What can you tell us about Macbeth?
He's self-absorbed, and he kissed butt to get his position with Mr. Duncan. His wife is 10 times worse, always talking to herself and creeping people out. She's fascinated with the thought of death. Do you have any information about your husband's whereabouts?
Yes, I do. He is home in the office working. He has had a lot of work since Mr. Duncan has given him his new position.
Do you view Mr. Duncan as a friend to the family?
A friend, that man is our family, especially after everything he has done for us. We are all distraught about his murder.
All right, let's cut to the chase. Do you believe your husband was capable of murder?
Why would he? He's too innocent to do such a thing. And besides, he just got promoted.
Go. Leave.
Come sit down, dear.
This table's full.
But there's a seat right here.
Is this some kind of joke? Who's done this?
Done what?
I don't think Macbeth is feeling okay. Perhaps we should go.
Yes, leave. As you can see, Macbeth is not feeling well.
Oh, what am I gonna do? As I said, blood will have blood. This will haunt me, I just know it. And what am I gonna do about Macduff?
Well, we can resolve it later. For now, the night has come. It is time to go to bed. Good night, dear. Why do you look so angry, Hecate?
I've got a good reason to be. I try to run a respectable business, and then you three come and slander my name with your false prophecies. I hope you're happy with yourself, because you're going to fix this. I've got a meeting in 5 minutes. Go.
Excuse us. My name is Special Agent Hotchner, and these are my colleagues, Special Agents Morgan and Prentice. Have you seen this man?
Yes, he is one of our regulars.
You know why he came in here?
Oh, that we do not know. But he came to know his future.
Do you remember what you told him?
We told him to beware of the CEO, Macduff, that no man naturally born could harm him, and that he would eventually be owner of Microsoft.
Why would anyone want to harm him?
We don't know.
Thank you for your time. Hey Garcia, you're on speaker.
were found dead in their home this morning. Macbeth is nowhere to be found.
Another death. Garcia, see if you can find where McDuff is. He has to be somewhere.
Checking on that, I found security footage of Mr. Macduff boarding a flight at approximately 6:30 last night.
Then what's his departure for Greenwood? He can't be the killer. He might not even know they're dead.
We should still inform the Honolulu Police Department.
Thanks for hiding me, Malcolm.
And now we're safe, but what about a week or two on? We should just give up.
Don't say that. We're innocent in this. Macbeth is ruining the company.
So what should we do?
We need to storm in and take our company back from Satan's hands once and for all.
We have no proof.
Do we? Duncan's home was outfitted with security cameras. They must have caught him in the act.
I fear that would be even worse for the company. I'd be lustful, prodigal, and inexperienced.
Worse than a murderer? I don't think so.
All right, let's gather evidence against Macbeth.
Hello?
Hello, is this the FBI?
Yes, ma'am. Do you have any information regarding our current case?
Yeah, I work for Macbeth, and Lady Macbeth talks in her sleep. Today she said something about washing the blood off of her hands and about being so powerful that no one could accuse them. Both of them have been pretty off recently.
Can you tell me exactly what she said?
I've already said way too much. I have to go.
No, wait. Hello?
Yes, this is Malcolm. I have information that could be vital to your case. We believe that the suspect in question is a man named Macbeth. He's highly unpredictable and shows signs of paranoid schizophrenia.
It's likely that he'll be waiting for us. We'll need to have to be prepared for this event before he becomes violent and lash on us.
It's also likely that his wife, Lady Macbeth, was an accomplice in these murders. We'll need to bring them both in. Do you know where they are?
They wouldn't be in their home. Most likely they are held up in the main Microsoft building on the top floor. Sir, I have unfortunate news. Your wife is dead.
She could have waited for a minute. Sam, go get me my guns. I will not die today. No man by a woman naturally born can harm me. I am Macbeth, and this is my company until the end. Damn it, they backed me into a corner.
Macbeth, turn around, you devil.
It's you. I hope to avoid you. I've spilled enough of your blood already. But you can't harm me, for you were born by a woman.
I have no words for you. If for that belief, anyone knows that I came from a C-section.
How could I be so foolish? I let their prophecies taint my mind. I won't die today.